Statement is that the Asbury Park School District will provide all students with a comprehensive and progressive education where everyone possesses the skills and character to succeed in a diverse, evolving global society. Mr. Hastings, roll call, please.
Ms. Breach. Here. Here. Ms. Jones. Here. Mr. Lataraka. Here. Ms. Lazinski. Here. Mr. Pinckney. Mr. Saunders. Ms. Hakim. Here. Ms. Alexander.
Here, please.
We will not start to everyone who's up and ready. Our pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we had our presentations, and we're going to move into our superintendent's report. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I wanted to, because we're starting out the school year, I wanted to tell a slightly different story in terms of how you have typically looked at the dashboard. So please want to direct your attention to our monthly student enrollment. Doesn't really tell a story if I just tell you about September's enrollment in isolation. So this report shows the monthly student enrollment comparison from September 2017 to September 2018. And you'll see that we have an increase of 61 students from last year to this year starting out. The next slide, the next page shows our district secondary enrollment and its retention. The top portion of the graph, the colors, if you follow them over years, so in other words, you're looking at a cohort, you will see in September 2016, for example, the grade 6, and then you look at September 2017 and then September 2018. So if you're looking at it in that way, we kind of shared it for you in the park presentation, and so now looking at the secondary enrollment, you'll see that our numbers have been going up. The lower portion, however, you'll see that in grade levels where there are other options for our students outside of the Asbury Park School District, you'll see those numbers and a decline reflected there. The next sheet shows you our monthly student attendance. The red bar, again, designed to show you this year, September, compare it to last year. So the red this year is this year, except blue is last year. And again, our enrollment is up across all 5 schools. The next sheet breaks out our ethnicity and gender. And so as you look in our demographic areas and in gender, you'll see an increase across the board. We have an increase in our white student population from last year to this year, as well as in our genders. So again, it tells a very different story, I thought, for you when you're looking at it from the opening of a school year. We're also very excited. I want to share that the Disney in Schools application was accepted. We have our staff in place. They are working through the after-school program. 20 students per elementary school. So for a total of 60 students will be participating in this program. And so all 3 schools are represented. However, it's the host elementary school will be Thurgood Marshall. So we're very excited. As you know, our building principal there truly supports a very theatrical environment for our elementary students. And they are having a great time. Our staff is having a great time. You may have seen some tweets. They are also looking to donate tickets to us in the future so that our students that have participated in this program will also have an opportunity to see a Broadway show. So we are very excited that we have this partnership with Disney, with the NJPAC, and the implications for how it supports our Performing Arts Academy for next school year. And our performance will be 101 Dalmatians. So moving right along, that exciting news.
have public participation in accordance with Board Policy 0167. So please come to the lectern and give us your name, your address, and tell us your concern or your statement, whatever it is.
Hello, can you hear me? Great.
Hi.
Kevin Strickland, 1109 2nd Avenue. First, I want to thank you for your consideration in opening up the fields. That's great. I think the community is really going to do well by that. And Mr. Hastings, thanks you for the notes and communication. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
And we thank you for what you do here in the community for the children.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Strickland.
Okay, anyone else? You do?
Hi,
Hi.
my name is John Caplow. I do live in Asbury Park. I have a connection with the Athletic High School Stadium going back a number of years to when it was redone by the Leon S. Avakian. I did a lot of work for the Avakian company. I came to ask permission to volunteer my services for the homecoming game, to just see if I can work out going onto the field. I guess it's going to be at halftime at the plaques. No, beginning? All right. I would like to ask permission to volunteer my services to just videotape that ceremony for my archives. It's certainly not only mine. I will make it your property too. I just think as I've developed a number of, for instance, last year when the stadium was dedicated, we have that on tape. So I just wanted to ask official permission to videotape this event at the homecoming game.
Mr. Caplow, we thank you very much, and we will consider your request. Thank you. Mrs. Morris, your state monitor's report, please. None tonight. Okay, Mr. Hastings, acceptance of minutes.
Thank you. Could I have a motion for items 9, A, B, C, on page A1?
Second.
Question? Okay, Mr. Hastings.
Ms. Lozinski?
Yes.
Ms. Etienne?
Yes, except I abstain from B7, item 6. Oh, I'm sorry,
Just
yes.
the minutes. Thank you.
Shut up, I'm jumping.
Ms. Breach?
Yes on 9A, abstain on 9B and C.
Mr. Grillo? Yes. Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. LaRocca? Yes. Mr. Saunders? Yes. Ms. Abez Anderson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Board members, give me first of all, would you please go through your agenda, see if you have any questions before I ask the superintendent?
You want the whole agenda?
And please go through the district goals and then your board action plan. So we can maybe vote on that.
On A2.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
a couple
A2.
questions on the superintendent's agenda, I believe.
Okay.
On B11, on B11 on,
Before we move forward, we do need to approve the new district
Organizational chart?
organizational chart.
I'll
Thank
move
you.
it.
And we have a new calendar as well.
I'll add the calendar to my motion.
Question on either one?
Are they-
Okay.
all right. I'd like to amend that. Can we do A2, 10 through 12?
that's what I was asking that.
A2, 10 through 12.
It's a miracle. of
Including the org chart.
Okay. So it's been amended?
I'll amend mine
Thank you.
to include the additional numbers.
Thank you.
So it's moved by Ms. Lozinski and seconded by,
I'll second that, I don't know who seconded it, I don't know if I did.
thank you.
And now question.
I just have a question. I'm assuming that
On this, what we're talking about,
on the motion, we didn't vote yet on this.
on the
What we're-
calendar and the
and all the other things. I'm just assuming, and I'm sure it is, that but the county soup looked at the miracles for this year, I'm sure. I'm just,
Yes, the procedure is that he has to review and approve them, and then you just approve here.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Ms. Lozinski?
Yes.
Ms. Breach?
Yes.
Mr. Grillo?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. LaRocca?
Yes.
Mr. Saunders?
Yes.
Ms. Etienne?
Yes.
Ms. Abez Anderson?
Yes.
All items carried.
So, board members, do you have any questions regarding the board goals, the action plan? Can we approve those tonight? Did you look through them?
Just the addition of, board members to those
For
three
Joe?
categories.
So Joe, can you amend that, please? Sure. So he's going to amend those 3 areas that you had concerns? So with that amended, can we vote?
As amended, I move to approve the board goals.
Thank you. I need a second. Okay? All in favor? Question or anything?
Don't you
Good.
have to have a vote?
Yes, we're going to do a vote. So this is for the board goals action plan?
As amended by Mr. Grillo.
Moved by Mr. Lozinski, Ms. Lozinski, and second by...
It's actually moved by.
No, it was moved by Mr. LaRocca.
Second by Joe. Second by Joe.
Other than that, you were right.
Mr. LaRocca?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Grillo?
Yes.
Ms. Breach?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Lozinski?
Yes.
Mr. Saunders? Ms. Etienne?
Bless you.
Ms. Abez Anderson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay. Are there, now, do you want to go through the agenda step by step, or may I ask the superintendent? Okay, superintendent, could you please go through and ask for a consent agenda?
I'd like to make a request for a consent agenda for pages B1 to B12.
I'll move it. Second.
You have a question? Okay.
Somebody second?
She second. First. Well,
Just information on the item added, number 33 on B11. Number 33 on page B11, it looks like we're doing district-wide professional development.
what number? I'm sorry.
Page B11, number 33, which I think was added.
Yes,
And
that,
just,
yes.
a little detail on what we're doing there throughout the
The
district.
strategic plan that I shared with you attached to the district goals, ongoing review and monitoring and support, because it is a very different approach. And so we'll have bi-monthly visits to ensure that we're all staying on target with that.
So that's a performance excellence group is an outside entity.
Yes, that's
Independent.
the organization we've used for now 4 years,
Okay.
almost 4 years.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Gray, a correction on page B6. B6 4A. It says step 14 MA, it should be step 4 MA. That's page B6 4B.
Oh, okay.
It should be step 4, not 14.
Okay. I have questions.
Thank you.
Madam President, I have a couple questions in here.
Yes, please.
On page B11, first one is number 30. The date, it says October 17th through January of 2018. Is that date correct, or is it we just have the years off?
No, we need to change that. Thank you. It should be 2018.
So it's October of 2018 to January of 2019?
Yes.
Next question on 34, 35, and 36. There's no costs listed for these curriculum writers. Is that something that's going to be down the road, or do we know what it's going to cost to hire these curriculum writers, or I don't know?
Correct. We're handling this with our internal curriculum writing academy that we have, and those individuals will be doing that work during the day.
Okay, and it's also with 36 too, when it says appointment for social emotional learning? Is that also going to be in during the day, or is that separate?
That's during the day.
And on 38 also, there's no cost, it's the same thing during the day?
Yes.
Okay. So zero cost and everything. That's it, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay.
This is all items B1 through B12. Mrs. Lozinski?
Yes.
Ms. Etienne?
Yes, but I'm staying on these items.
B7, item B.
Yeah, these 7 items. I'm still in.
On my own. I don't care about anyone
Ms. Breach?
else. Yes, but abstain on B4, L, and M.
Mr. Grillo?
Yes, on everything except B11, 37. State.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. LaRocca?
Yes.
Mr. Saunders? Yes. Ms. Alves Anderson?
Yes to everything with the exception of B10 and 25. I abstain.
Thank you.
Then Mr. Hastings, not to rush you, but whenever you're ready.
Glad they're rushing somebody else.
Could I have a motion for all items C1 through C9?
Second.
Question? All right.
Ms. Etienne?
Yes.
Mr. Grillo?
Yes.
Ms. Breach?
Yes, but abstain on C1, 4A, and C2, 4B.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. LaRocca?
Yes.
Ms. Lozinski?
This is including C8, C9. You included, I'm sorry, I missed your motion. I'm going to vote no on the facilities use waiver of fees, number 13. Part of it's on C8, the rest of it's on C9. Encourage.
Excuse me, may I also correct my vote? Same thing. C8, number 13, no.
That item's a facilities use that was...
Mr. Saunders?
Yes.
And Ms. Alves Anderson?
Yes.
Thank you. All items carry.
You can change your...
You want to change your vote? Yes.
Yeah, can we?
Just a second. You want to change your vote?
Yeah, that wasn't discussed at the
It
meeting.
wasn't. Okay, so I think we have a change of votes here. So Ms. Etienne first, please.
I'm gonna say no for 13, for item number 13 on C8.
Okay. Mr. LaRocca?
Yeah, I would go to no on item number 13. That had not come up at committee, I guess, based on when it was filed, and I may have missed that.
It came up after Buildings
that.
and Grounds. So
I'm
Mr.
sorry, I
Hastings,
missed it.
also, I have to say no to. All right. Okay. Now, as you know, we have conferences, board members, next month, right? And I'm hoping to see all of you there, with the exception of one. Someone is going to be hopping around like the kangaroos over there in Australia. So we wish you a safe trip, Mrs. Jones. Ms. Lozinski, Ms. Breach, we hope to see you in AC, and we hope to spend some time with the both of you. Maybe we could have lunch together. Cost me money for what? Oh, well, forget it then. But I would hope to have lunch with you, and that we can all have a nice time, do a little dancing and some singing, like we did last year.
Except if it's after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I opted to try out the new hotel, the Hard Rock, because it's only a couple bucks more.
Oh, I think
than
that's
the
where we're going to be
per
staying.
diem. You're staying in
No, we're
Harris?
not. Are we going to Hard Rock? Oh, I thought we were going to be at the Hard Rock. Oh, well, we'll just have to go over there and party over there.
Everybody's welcome to our event. Similar to last year, we're having a Rock, and then every night baseball in the hospitality suite in the Tropicana.
Oh.
For those who want to come by. All attendees of the event are invited. It's not. I have to say that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. Well, I better clarify. Just to let you know that during the day, we attend our workshop sessions, and we get credit for that. But in the evening, which is our time, there are activities that we can get involved with. But during the day, I expect to see you all at the meetings and get your credits. Make sure that you sign in, use your badge, so that you get credit. All right? Is there anything else? Then I wish you all a very happy evening. Oh, I forgot about Joe. Joe to say, I want to say something. Go ahead, Joe.
Really quick.
Make it quick.
I just wanted to congratulate Ms. Breach, Ms. Lazinski, and Mr. Pigney for being recognized in the Insider NJ LGBT Power List for this year.
Wow.
I had the honor of writing a little blurb for them. I was asked to write it. And so they're having a little party over at the Asbury Hotel, just a few people to celebrate this inaugural list. So we were all invited. So if we all wanted to go and
When is it?
say hi, right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are we
right.
invited?
Yeah. It's a cash bar.
Oh, you didn't invite me.
So congratulations to our board members.
We congratulate you, both of you. All right? So thank you. I guess we'll see you over there. Have a very lovely evening, all of you. Have fun in Australia.
Motion to close, please.
Need a motion to close? Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Good night.